So if it looks like I'm just woken up, it's because I am just woken up. I know I said that in completely broken English. So the plan today, Reapers, good morning by the way, is that it's 1 o'clock. Yes, I slept in. Honestly, I could have slept more, but that's okay because I have to bike downtown now, or at least in like 10-20 minutes, to catch my brother, and we're gonna hang out, go to the gym, talk about stuff. But I just kind of been getting things ready. Cliff Bars, water with gym powder in it, this camera and crazy tripod that it's on. And then also, before we get started with all of that craziness, I just wanted to mention a couple things that I guess I didn't really talk about very specifically in my recent vlog videos. One more particularly is my tattoos, where I should have actually mentioned that these guys are actually considered job killers. That's kind of the underlying like secret word that you use for these types of tattoos. And I should have given a heads up when I was actually making my tattoo video that most people on average aren't gonna be fortunate enough to be able to get tattoos like this, because most tattoos you're gonna notice cut off right at the sleeve, because if you can have a long sleeve shirt or something like that, then you can just cover it up, because most jobs actually won't hire you if you have tattoos on your hands and stuff like that, because they can still not hire you based on trying to keep a certain image. Now, I'm in a very fortunate situation where A, the place that I live doesn't particularly care if people have tattoos, they hire them all the time, and B, I'm doing YouTube videos so I can do whatever I want. That single-handedly is why I love this job so much, because I can still be me and not have to compromise anything. The second thing, which I didn't over dramatize enough, is that even a word? Soda pop. Why I actually stopped, how crazy it's actually been for me, because I'm the type of person where I drank soda pop since I was a kid, more particularly Pepsi, and then I moved on to Coca-Cola, and honestly speaking, these past couple days have actually been really, really difficult for me. Maybe it just took this long to get completely out of my system, or at least it's still getting out of my system, because I have been absolutely craving it, dude. Like, it's been really, really difficult to be sitting there and having like a hamburger and not have the flavor that I've been used to for years of actually having like Coke or Pepsi with it. Or even right now, while I'm waking up, where normally I would just have a quick little Coke to give me that little bit of not only caffeine, but sugar in the morning as well. That said, if there's one thing about my particular person, I know that my willpower is always going to outdo my desire. So I'm doing okay in that regard, like I can just force myself through it, and I really hope that it ends up easing up, because it's been difficult, man, it really has. Now the funny thing is, despite the fact that I've still had a desire for soda pop, I don't feel bad. What I mean by that is, like, I'm not feeling like, oh, I feel sick, I need a soda pop, or oh, my tummy hurts, I need a soda, or something like that. I actually feel better now, but I just kind of have that craving. Now again, I'm not trying to make this like a bigger deal than it needs to be. You just gotta understand that for me, soda pop was my addiction. That's pretty much something that I've been having since I was a kid, and never questioned getting it out of my system. Anyways, you guys don't care about any of that. So I ended up learning from my brother that I wasn't paying enough attention to his texts, because I'm supposed to be meeting him not downtown, somewhere else. So I'm gonna have to bike down like a madman, and as you may or may not notice, these are my sunglasses, because I don't know where my usual biking goggles are. They're just gone. Now, it might not make sense why having goggles is better than using sunglasses, but trust me, if you bike with goggles, it's better than sunglasses because you got the wind blowing in your face. By the way, here's Johnny. We're twins. You probably don't even know which one's the real one. That's actually Scythe behind me. See? Same sunglasses, same bald head, everything's the same. We're hanging out in Canadian Tire. Checking out the weights.
My new gloves. New gloves.
Weights. My name's Johnny.
My name's Scythe, and back
Subscribe.
to you, Johnny.
We've been wandering around the mall looking at suits and stuff.
Suits, ties, shoes, and popcorn.
We've just been walking around the mall in circles for like an hour.
I feel 14.
Me too, but it's good. It makes me feel young again. And this is the only way that I can feel young anymore, because I'm Johnny.
And I'm Scythe Plays.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe. Stay epic.
I sure am glad that I packed those Clif Bars. Anyways, Johnny and I finished up. I'm gonna bike down to the gym now. So, say goodbye, Scythe.
Clifford the Bar.
Scythe? Yes?
Epic stay.
Subscribe. Woo! Lots of biking today. But I just got to the gym, and today is ab day. So I'm kind of excited because ab day is usually really, really easy, just because most of the weights don't really go up that high. That said, today I'm gonna try and push myself. Well, I just finished up at the gym. It was a good workout. I added more weight and I added a couple extra exercises. Now it's time for me to finally bike back home and start getting some work done because I haven't worked all day and I've got a lot to do. But first, I'm gonna go for a 5K run with this little monster. Jup, jup. Hello, Jup, Jup. Did you miss me? I missed you too. Just got back. It was pretty intense. Doing it without Mariko, I took a lot more breaks because Mariko just kept going when we did the 10K and I just pretty much was playing catch up the entire time. But Jub Jub also kind of slowed down a bit too, and near the end, I don't know, I like got a Charlie horse in my leg or something, like something popped. So I pretty much just had to limp back the last 2 blocks, and that was only like a 5K, let alone we're supposed to be doing a 10K. Hopefully I can get in better shape in like a month, but whew, it was intense, man. I gotta get some food. Apples, yes. Leftover pizza. Yum! Milk in a Coca-Cola glass to fight my addiction for Coca-Cola. By the way, I'm eating my pizza with a fork. I already had a shower at the gym, but I felt kind of sticky and gross, so I just had another shower. So I just went through my emails, as well as a whole bunch of games that were requested for me to play from Keymailer, which is a website where they pretty much just send a request like, hey, do you want to play our game? You say yes, you get a key to it. You say no, they just recycle the key. But as I've talked about in other vlog videos, before I even was doing this type of format, like kind of my more update videos, I guess I would say, rather than a vlog. But more recently I was talking about how I needed to start rejecting a lot of those, and yeah, I rejected like 90% of the games that were requested because I've already got my hands full with everything that's going on with the channel. But I'm gonna go pick up Mariko now. So we didn't know, but you can actually get every type of sub from Subway as a salad. Why is my face so red?
That's what I wanted to say. Oh, it's not red anymore.
Are you using the camera as a mirror again?
No.
And now we're gonna get what?
Daikon.
Daikon, which is what we've been having lately at all the sushi places. It's pretty much like you just shred it in a cheese grater, have it with soy sauce. It's really good. So this apparently is daikon, which is also known as China white lobak. Mariko is also getting natto, or as I like to call it, puke nut.
No.
That's what I call it. It's kind of gross. It's like eating a nut that's made of peanut butter,
What?
but not actually tasting like peanut butter. So I already had my daikon. It was really good. A little bit gross, but really, really good. That is natto. Told you, peanut butter. And here is the salad that we got from Subway, which doesn't look as delicious as I'm sure it is. What are you doing, Jub?
Jub.
What are you doing? No, seriously. That's not for you. Look, the camera's so good. Now it's focusing on my face instead of Jub Jub, even though all that's here is my mouth. She's like a weird alien baby. Like, I could just upload this and it would probably do better than any other video. Just
1
my dog
million
eating
views.
watermelons. Yeah, like, Jub Jub's got new PJs. My bait is bigger than my back. Why do you look so sad in your new attire? Bah. Bah. Dup, dup. Bah. still hungry, so I'm making miso soup. Soup. Well, it's 4 in the morning again. Marika's gone to bed. I've been working, most of all just grinding Trove stuff and then also just editing things. So right now, as it's being 4 in the morning, and as I am going to end up being very, very busy over the next couple days because of the whole like Pixar, Card Life, Trove, and Terraria, blah, 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 blah. What I'm trying to do today, my goal is to try and edit everything and then upload everything and get it all scheduled so that I don't have to keep staying up to last minute, like get uploads done, get thumbnails done and stuff like that. So for my list right now, I've got like 3 or 4 different indie games that I gotta do. I think I'm caught up on all of my Trove stuff, which means that I'm probably gonna have to do a live stream. And then I wanna try and get the vlogs done. Like, that's the one thing that I'm noticing is becoming very like a very big chore for me, is to try and stay up to date with editing the vlogs, because I'm recording these every day. So if I'm not editing them every day, they slowly start packing up, and then there's just way too much for me to try and catch up on, that I just get busy editing the vlogs and then I can't edit anything else, you know what I mean? Now, I need to get a better system where I just edit like 1 or 2 vlogs for the next 2 days, and then I just focus on like all of the videos that I need to get done right then and there. But I have a lot of fun editing these vlogs just because of all of the cuts that I have to actually make in them, as opposed to most of the other videos I just record, throw into my editing software, render out, and upload. It honestly makes me wish that I could just upload raw footage in most cases. Well, it's 7 in the morning now. I didn't edit nearly as much as I should have, just because of the amount of time. Most of all, I got a lot of complex videos edited that required tons and tons of cuts. So that was kind of my goal. I was able to get most of them done. I should be able to do the rest throughout the rest of the day. But I'm gonna be going to bed now. So thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciated, everybody. Hope you've still been enjoying these vlog videos. I know they're kind of all over the place, but hey, my days are all over the place. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody.